Right. And it's funny. It's funny when you listen to the recording, right?
Yes, right. I like
You're like,
this post.
yes, I wish we could have class that way.
Yes, maybe some days later we can have a class with this voice.
Maybe someday later, maybe someday soon.
Yes, maybe someday soon.
Mhm. Okay. Very good. Thank you, Joy. So it's Friday. Yeah.
Yay.
What are your plans this weekend?
Okay, first of all, as you know, I have to go to this English speaking club, yeah, for Saturday on Saturday.
Mhm.
And
Tomorrow.
it's yes, tomorrow.
Mhm.
And also in the study, I will take a role as a timer. I will check the time of the speakers, and I will tell them how much it takes, and I have to show them uh, green and yellow and red card for each time.
Mhm.
So that indicates
Mhm.
um how many times there are left. So to do that, for now I'm memorizing the script for my
Mhm.
role, but it's not that easy because just speaking in this way is really easy, but memorizing something and uh, tell it uh, tell it with tell it
Mhm.
in same way is not that easy for me
Mhm.
yet, so it takes me some time.
I think so. And what you have to have is active listening skills, I guess, right? You have to pay close attention and you will be multitasking, looking at the time and then listening,
Yes,
showing your flashcards like green, orange, like that.
yes, hmm
You can do it, right?
yes, I can do it.
Of course,
Mhm.
yes.
But at the first time, I have to
At first?
introduce. Yes, at first, I
Uh-huh.
have to introduce myself. Introduce my role as a timer to other members. So maybe that was. I'm a little bit worrying about that part. But if
Mhm.
I suddenly black out in front
Mhm.
of every people, cause
Mhm.
uh, at the first meeting of that study, I okay, I said my idea about the debate topic in front
Mhm.
of people, but when I um, came out in front of people, I was so nervous, so I forgot all of my ideas, and so I said something at the time, but I can't remember what I said, and actually
Mhm.
I don't want to remember what I said because it
Okay.
somehow really it was really shabby,
Embarrassing.
and yeah, I don't want to remember it.
Mm. Okay. All right. But when did you
Yeah.
introduce yourself? Mm,
hmm
I mean, when? When did you introduce yourself to them?
as not as a not by role but myself,
Mm.
right?
Ah, yes, yes.
At the end of the study, at the time the
Okay.
introduction itself is good, but in the debate session, I was really poor. So,
Mhm. Okay. Don't worry.
mhm.
All right. That's okay, Joy. You will learn something from that. Okay.
Hmm.
So let's see. Do you know the topic for the debate this tomorrow?
No, they didn't say. The debate sessions master didn't announce the topic yet, and we will know when we go there. When we
Mhm.
participate in the club tomorrow.
Okay. Right, because it's a debate, so no one should really prepare for a topic, right?
Yes, because
Good.
it's the prompt session.
Sorry?
It's the prompt,
Im- impromptu.
uh, impromptu.
Yep, impromptu.
Yes, impromptu
Very
speech
good.
session. Yes.
Yes. What's impromptu?
Sorry.
What is impromptu?
Um, that is something spontaneous.
Spontaneous.
Yes.
It means um, spontaneous. I think it's
Spontaneous
a,
or
yeah.
unprepared.
There you go. It should be unprepared. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Unprepared, unexpected. Okay.
Okay.
Very good. So it's not prompt, but impromptu. And make sure you
Yes.
pronounce the oo sound at the end. Impromptu.
Impromptu.
Mhm. Very good. All right, Joy, you're learning. Good.
Great.
All right. Now, are you ready for our class today, or do
Yes.
you have some questions?
Oh no, I don't have a question for today.
Okay. So let's talk about OPIC Advanced Lesson 2, which is tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do for a living. Okay.
Mm,
Hmm. What do you do for a living, Joy?
I'm getting my pocket money from my mother. Yes.
Okay, okay. What do you do for a living? What does this expression mean? Or this
Mm,
question? What do you do for a living?
well, I don't know. Well, I mean, I can't get the um exact idea, cause I wonder, is it does it just include the way to get money, the real money, or is it also include the process to get a
Mm,
job?
okay. Actually, what do you do for a living is simply what's your job? What's
Mm,
your work? Like
okay.
that. Because of the word, what do you do for a living? Okay. Because
Mm,
when we live every day, we support our needs, like basic needs, right?
yeah.
Food, shelter, you
Mm,
know. And in order to support those basic needs, we need to have a job.
mm, yes.
Similar, more advanced expression is, I think I've included this in one of your feedback boxes before a long time ago.
Mm.
What is your bread and butter?
Uh, yes, I've heard about that,
Mm.
but what is your bread and butter? Can you explain
Mm-hmm.
that meaning again? I'm not sure
Mm-hmm.
the meaning that I'm having now is exact or not.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I'd
Mm,
like to know what you were thinking of.
okay. The butter. And okay, there's a slice of bread, and the side with butter is better. And yeah, there was something, but I can't get the exact meaning right now.
Mm-hmm. It's actually an idiom, bread
Mm-hmm.
and butter. And you know how idioms are, right? Confusing, but it's not literal. Sometimes they are literal, but sometimes they are not. Or most of the time, they are not. So
Mm-hmm.
when you say, what is your bread and butter? It's the same thing if I ask you, what do you do for a living? Or what is your job? It's the
Um,
same, okay?
okay.
All right, so my bread and butter is, oh, sorry. My bread and butter is a a teacher. What about you? What's your bread and butter? Okay.
Okay, I see.
Mhm. There you go. So why don't we read first the sample example?
Okay,
Sample response.
response.
Sample example. That's
Sample
redundant.
example.
Right. Okay. Let's
Okay.
see. Oh, sorry. It should be. Oops. Two. Okay.
Okay.
Now, take note.
Oh,
You have to mention two, right, Joy? So a little bit about yourself and what do you do for a living. Okay.
okay.
This is the basic answer, not the advanced one. Okay.
Is it basic? Oh,
Yep.
gosh.
Ah.
Okay.
Pressure.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
let's start reading. Okay.
Okay.
I am a trade major at university. After graduated, I have after graduated, I had completed my military service. When I was in the army, I was the leader of a team of more than 40 soldiers. That time was very valuable period for me to get skills to be a real, real, no, real leader.
Good.
Well, it's twisted
Mm-hmm.
continuously. Okay. Anyway, currently I work as a staff manager as AAA company's export mm, export
Export.
export department. Okay.
Good.
Currently, I work as staff manager as AAA company's export department. I'd like
Mm-hmm.
to talk about my parents. My father was a soldier. He dedicates his life to my country. He taught me. He taught me that money is not everything in our life. He stresses all the time that I have to work hard sincerely, whether someone watches me or not. My mother is a my mother is a warm-hearted person. She always told me to be satisfied with my present work and conditions, and that again, sorry. She always told me to be satisfied with my present work and conditions, and that a positive attitude will give me a good direction when I get troubled. Now I'm living with appreciation. Now I'm living with appreciations and respect for my parents for all they have done. Yeah, I'm
Very
done.
good, Joy. Thank you. That's the basic. Let's try the advanced answer.
Is it really basic?
Yeah. Okay. What about this?
Okay, let's start. I majored in international trade while in college, and after graduation, I entered the military to complete my mandatory service. When I was serving in the army, I was the leader of a team of more than 40 soldiers. It was a very valuable period for me because I learned how to be a good leader through real world leadership experience. Currently, I work as a staff manager in AAA export department. I'd also like to talk about My parents. My father was a soldier. He dedicates his life to his country. He taught me that money is not everything. He stresses all the time that I have to work hard and sincerely if anyone is watching me or not. My mother is a warm-hearted person. She always told me to be satisfied with whatever work I'm doing and with the life that I have. Taking my parents' advice to heart and maintaining a positive attitude helps me. Okay, taking my parents' advice to heart and maintain a positive attitude helps me make it through difficult times. As is as is obvious, I have a lot of respect for my parents and appreciate all they have done for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Thank you, Joy. This is a very long answer, right? As is obvious.
mm-hmm.
Okay. I discourage you to use that.
As is obvious.
What are you going to use instead of that?
Mm, sorry.
What will you use instead of that expression? As is obvious.
Okay. As you can see, obviously.
Okay.
Mm,
Yes. Okay. Much use easier words, Joy. Okay, rather
okay.
than this. It doesn't mean that if you use a lot of these advanced words, it doesn't mean that you are good. What matters is how well you can interact with people and how well you will explain yourself so that your main goal is for people to understand you. So don't use words that's difficult to understand. Use more words that are simple, easy to
Mm,
understand,
okay.
depending on who you are talking to. Okay?
Mm,
If you were talking to somebody from the
mm,
USA, they would say, "What?" Use obviously instead of as obvious. As is obvious, okay?
okay.
All right. Now, soon you will learn that. You will learn how to move, uh, you will learn how to gauge people. When it comes
Mm,
to English, you will learn how to gauge them or
gauge.
rate. Yes, gauge,
Is it same with rate?
rate. Yes. Okay.
Mm, okay.
Or calculate. You will learn how to gauge people based on their ability when it comes to the English language. If they're
Mm,
elementary, you have to adjust. Make very simple words. Intermediate and advanced, you will soon learn that. Okay? As
okay.
you progress. So let's
Mm,
forget about these answers. I want you to I want you to explain to me what you do for a living. And first, take a look at the question. Tell me a little bit about yourself and what you
mm,
do for a living. As you can see on the answer, it talked about the man talked about being a soldier first, right?
mm,
And then his living. I want you to be organized based on the question. Answer the first thing that needs to be done, which is let me tell you a bit about yourself, and secondly, what you do for a living. Okay?
okay.
You will be confused if that's the case. Mm-hmm.
Mm, yes.
Take your time.
Mm, mm, okay, I'm ready.
Good.
Mm, okay, let's start. Okay. Uh, what is it? What is it? Okay. Okay. Sorry. Let's start. My name is Joy, and I'm 22 years old, and I'm an university student, and my major is computer science. I just finished it. Last year, I just finished to the sophomore curriculum for my major, and now I'm taking an year off from my school so that I can I can think about what the thing I can think about the things that I really want to do and the specific uh, the specific area of my major, so I can go with that with my whole life. And also cause I really wanted to enjoy my life, so I'm looking for so many other hobbies that I um, didn't I mean that I had that I mean I had um, I had I have not tried before as my hobbies, like dancing or singing, playing guitar, or even cook that I really hated before to make my hobbies. Yeah, this is my usual life for now. And also, I'm studying English very hard to communicate many other foreign people to share their idea easily and to get more brilliant i- ideas around the whole world.
Ideas. Uh,
Ideas,
very good.
ideas around the whole world. Speak. Okay. To speak more about mm, my major, I mean computer science. I always wanted to study that course that is really exciting to me, and actually I have an abstract dream for now. I
Mm.
mean that's not that specific for now, but after I graduate from my school, I want to go NGO organization and help the children from undeveloped uh, country and
Mm-hmm.
help them to have an educational opportunity if I
Mm.
can. That's one of my big dream, and I'm running now to getting close to there. And obviously I think I'm getting a little bit closer to my dream now.
Wow.
Thanks.
I think I love that. The last part. I think I'm getting closer to my dream. Very good, Joy. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And now that's more. That's a nicer way on how you can tell something. How you'll explain yourself. But
Mhm.
what I understood is okay, right? It's okay. Yesterday we talked about your tell me something about yourself, so your mom and dad like that,
Yes.
right?
Mm.
Okay. In my opinion, this would be a 9/10. Very good,
Mm.
Joy.
Good.
Mhm. Yes, and that is a more advanced way on how you're going to introduce yourself. Like, um, after my graduation, I plan to work
Mm.
for an NGO. Yes,
Yes.
to undeveloped countries. You said.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Right.
nice, and I think I'm getting closer to my dream. Very good.
Mm.
Awesome. Thank you, Joy. All right. Did I give you a homework for the movie that you'll watch for this weekend?
Yes.
Wuthering Heights.
Yes. Yes. That's right.
Were you able to download it?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I forgot the word again. Okay. I'm googling that now.
Okay. There's two seasons. I think. Oh no, no, no. Two episodes. So it's pretty much like 3 hours. It's nice.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. I'll watch
Okay.
it this weekend.
Yes, and make sure it's Tom Hardy, and make sure to download the English subtitle. Okay?
Okay. Got it.
Good. Oh, I hope you enjoyed, Joy. I got your address. Thank you.
Okay.
And I'll see you next week. Have a
Okay.
weekend.
Bye
Enjoy the
bye. Take
movie.
care.
Bye. You
Bye.
too. Goodbye, Joy.
Yeah.